Odisha has an ancient tradition of seafaring, celebrated each year with the Bali Yatra, the festival of gaily colored tiny boats. They honor the ancient merchants who sailed for distant lands, to Indonesia and other eastern countries from what was known as Kalinga, the modern Odisha. Lying on the shores of the Bay of Bengal, the state of Odisha is a magnificent synthesis of past splendor and an amazing variety of beautiful and ever-changing scenes. Most of Odisha's people live in villages. There are many tribal communities with their own customs and traditions that have endured. Surrounded by paddy fields, the river there in the Dhauli hills revives memories of the unforgettable Kalinga War of 261 BC. The horrors of that bloody war turned Ashoka away from violence to adopt the pacifism of the Buddha and work to spread Buddhism in the world. At the foothills stand the rock edicts immortalizing the events. The three serene hills of Ratnagiri, Lalitgiri and Udaygiri preserve the remains of the Buddhist monastic complex. The stupas and monasteries have superbly carved door jambs of viharas. Magnificently made images include Buddha heads. Excavations continue to fill in the blanks in the chapters of history. The Lalitgiri Museum preserves some of the rich Buddhist archaeological treasures of the post-Gupta period. A few kilometers away from Bhubaneswar rise the twin hills of Udaygiri and Khandagiri. They contain a variety of rock-cut caves inhabited by monastic Jains in ancient times. They are a treasure of age-old sculpture. The inscriptions engraved on the austere Hathi Gumpa record 13 years of King Kharavela's reign. The two-storied Rani Gumpa, or Queen's Caves, decorated both inside and outside, reveal a high standard of artistic achievement. The capital city, Bhubaneswar, is popularly known as the Temple City of India. The majestic Lingaraj temple is considered to be one of the finest in the country. Richly sculpted Mukteshwar temple is a gem of Orissa temple architecture. The walls are profusely sculpted with a variety of figures. There is an interesting depiction of tales from the legendary Panchatantra. The famous temple gateway is a beautifully sculptured arched masterpiece. The lavishly decorated Parshurameswara temple is one of the oldest temples of Orissa with exquisitely carved outer walls. Harmoniously proportioned, the Rajarani temple is an architectural delight. The sculptures focus on feminine forms. Rampur Jharial contains a circular open vault enclosure which has a specific reference to Tantra, a belief in the efficacy of bewitching ritual. The inner circular walls of the temple contain 64 images of the Yogini goddess, suggesting an unusual form and temple architecture. Puri is one of the 4 holiest of the holy places in India. The magnificent Jagannath temple, shrine of the Lord of the universe, Lord Vishnu. The handicrafts of Puri include attractive sea-shell items, beads, bangles, and jewelry. The Sun Temple of Konark, also known as Black Pagoda, is the crowning glory of temple architecture. Superb sculptures inspire the traditional Odisha dance. Odisha offers some of the most beautiful, isolated, and undisturbed beaches. Puri has a very fine beach, ideal for sea and surf bathing. Once an ancient seaport, Gopalpuram Sea is a luxurious, quiet, and enchanting beach resort. Ancient traders sailed from here to Java, Bali, and Sumatra. The unceasing display of nature takes one to Chilka Lake, the biggest brackish water lake in India, spreading over 1,100 square kilometers with numerous islands. At Chilka, thousands of birds flock from as far away as Siberia. Encircled by picturesque hills all along its arch shape, Chilka provides an ideal ground for water sports. On the Devagiri hills stands Panchalingeshwar, an excellent picnic spot. Lush green forests at the Tatapani provide a backdrop for a lovely resort. The place is also famous for its hot sulfur springs with medicinal properties. Orissa has excellent wildlife sanctuaries. At Simlipal National Park, visitors can see animals close to their natural habitat. The sanctuary is as fresh as morning. Raghuratpur, the famous craftsman village, is the center for the folk paintings of Orissa, the Patachitra. Master Patachitra painters here draw inspiration for their illustrations from mythological and legendary themes and tales. Simple and colorful pictures in a folk art style. Gods and demons are painted with a consummate skill. Human hands in Orissa have created marvels in the shape of richly sculpted temples and other monuments. Their descendants still continue to work on stone carvings using age-old skills and dexterity. The exquisite handloom textiles of Orissa have earned a unique distinction. The technique, often referred to as tie and dye, is intricate and complex. Yarn is first dyed by tying. Color is then applied with superb precision to produce marvelous designs. These deft fingers produce textiles which are totally different from modern industrial products. One of the best of Orissa's handicrafts is the tradition of pitli applique. These brightly colored applique work fabrics are cut and hand-stitched to incorporate local motifs and then patterned into items like colorful garden umbrellas, wall hangings and bed covers. Orissa celebrates festivals round the year. Each year, dancers come to Konarak for a festival, bringing together their own traditions from all over India. The annual Rath Yatra of the Jagannath temple. 3 gigantic wooden chariots of 3 deities. Lord Jagannath and his brother Balabhadra and sister Subhadra, preceded by wooden horses, are pulled by thousands of pilgrims. It has a special significance to pilgrims and visitors who come to Puri from far and wide. Orissa is a wonderland of unspoiled pastoral landscapes, a rich culture bejeweled with religious architecture, extraordinary monuments, and colorful festivals. What's more, it even has white sanded beaches and a tantalizing local cuisine. A perfect place to indulge yourself and elevate your spirits.